Good morning, everybody. Orange J here with another Etheria restart video, and I apologize for the hat. We had a football practice this morning. I'll move it out of my face a little bit now that I'm seeing what it looks like. Anyway, hot and sweaty, probably look like crap, but I wanted to get my pulls done before I took a shower and kind of got into my day, because I want to start giving Nahor here a try. Now, I don't have the materials to max him out straight away, but I bought the pack that has the perfect lattice in it, which put me at 71 pulls. So as long as I don't have to go to pity, boom, we're done, we're good, and I don't have to go to pity, get him in one pull. Man, that feels nice. That feels nice. That'll give us a chance in this video to actually look at his kit, and I think it's the first time on a targeted banner that this account has not gone to pity, which is kind of crazy. So there's Nahor. We get him in one pull. I'm going to click these buttons right here because I'm pretty sure I get 30 gems for that. I do. Great. GG. Got him. No pain and suffering in this video. Let's see if we get him twice. Really wouldn't mind a dupe. Not that like the 5% extra stats are going to be a huge deal for him, but 5% extra stats on any character is fine. No, instead we just get 3 Sybils to end out the pulls. And there we go. We walk away with 61 pulls left over, ready to go for our next non-light dark character, which could be Fukoi. If Nahor isn't impressive, if I don't feel like he's somebody I'm going to work into my teams, we will move in and use her. But let's look at this guy first. I want to give you, what am I trying to say? What I'm saying is I've seen some people being a little bit disappointed in him as they pulled him this morning. I was watching like Sean B stream. He didn't seem overly impressed with this guy. I don't see how a character that has defense down and freeze on the same skill could be a bad character. Now, I do think you're going to want to max out this skill 3 to get the most out of him. But because once you max this out, you go from a 50% chance to defense down to 70, which is going to make that really hard to miss. And it's going to be important to make him hard to miss because he only has a single hit in this attack. If you look at somebody like, okay, I'm going to talk about Kazuyo the Reverie real quick here. The good and the bad about her skill 3. The good about her skill 3 is it's a 3-hit attack. So there's a really, really high chance that one of those 3 hits, she's going to put sleep on somebody. In fact, it's like in a fight like Doki Doki, if she misses sleep on that fight, that's RNG just straight up kicking you in the nuts. Like that, she should never miss a sleep. If you're building her for effect accuracy and fighting into the correct element, this skill should, in theory, never not put the targets to sleep because it has 3 chances to inflict a 45% slumber that you're massively boosting with gear. She should basically land that every time. Now the drawback of her is it's sleep. So like the next character that does damage to the mob wakes them up, and that absolutely sucks. But still, that's a great skill for that reason. Now, the drawback and positives of this guy's skill 3 is it's a freeze. Now, freeze won't break when you hit it. You freeze somebody, they're frozen all the way through their next turn. Freeze is a better debuff to put on somebody than sleep in almost every scenario. However, it's a 1-hit ability. So you really, really need to put effect accuracy on this guy so his freeze will land. Now, similar to him is somebody like Mia. To me, he might be like a little bit of a budget Mia when it comes to PvP and maybe PvE. He might be slightly better in certain PvE situations. She has 2 skills that are OP. She's got her knockback on a 3-turn cooldown, which you can get his skill 2 to a 3-turn cooldown, and she's got her freeze on a 4-turn cooldown. This one gives speed up to the group. His gives a defense debuff to the enemies. Both of the, like Mia is insane in PvP as well. Most people build her as like a speed character, a lead hitter kind of person. I'm not sure that's the role Nahor's going to be in. I don't know if his speed will be comparable enough to hers, and I won't have the ability to max him out. Another drawback for him is if you're going to get his speed all the way up, there's 15 speed tied within his skill 1. And yeah, that's oof, because you really don't want to be maxing his skill 1, in my opinion. I don't think that's the way to go. So I think he is not going to be as good as Mia, but in certain fights, in certain situations, his skill 3 is better than hers. And so I think this guy is very worth having, especially if you're a new player, you don't have a Mia, maybe you don't use Kraken yet, you want like a better version of Kraken, maybe this could be your guy. Kraken does have a freeze on his skill 2 as well, so that's nice, like a single target freeze. But yeah, his single target, or his AoE freeze is also a one hitter, 220% damage, chance to decrease turn meter and inflict a 1-turn freeze. So it's like he's like an upgrade to Kraken with his skill 3. Both of them are a one-hit freeze attempt, but you've seen Kraken be dominating in PvP. You've seen people use Kraken in PvE. I can't imagine a world where this guy's worse. The worst thing is it's going to take 1, 2, 3, 4 perfect lattices to get his skill 3 maxed. I'm only sitting on 1, and that's because I bought the pack today for 50 bucks that had the perfect lattice in it. So he's a next week project for me. Like I won't be able to get a lot of use out of him until next week when our shops refresh and I can go into the exchange shop and, you know, boost back up my perfect lattice numbers. So okay guys, that's my polls. Pretty easy on the polls. I will make more content. I'll make like a guide for this guy when I have the resources to do it. I'll definitely have the skill level up materials in the EXP books after the double drop event this weekend. Can't wait for that. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day. I hope your polls are as blessed as mine, and I'll see you next time. Peace.